Hey everybody, I'm Clara and this is Heavenly Declarations. Thank you to anyone who has newly subscribed. Thank you to all the comments, shares and likes. I'm really very grateful. So we're going to do a general energy check, see what your past or present person would like to say to you. We'll get what the situation is, dig a little bit deeper and see what they might not be telling you with what the T is. Get some tarot, get when two souls meet oracle card and what their emotions might be, and then an advice card at the end with the divine energy oracle. We'll start off with a prayer. Heavenly Father, archangels and spirit guides, enter this reading with your white, loving, protective light. Allow me to receive only the clearest and accurate messages for the highest good of whom I read. May I call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael to call upon witness and protect and heal any energies that need protecting and healing. So I thought I want out and you were too nice, I don't deserve your kindness and I'm obsessed with you. So somebody could be obsessing over you, okay? They want out of a certain situation and they know that I think they've done something wrong, okay, for them to say that you're too kind and you're too nice and they don't deserve your kindness. So you could be in separation with this person right now. But let's see what this person would like to say to you. What would this person like to say? What does this person like to say to you? So you might not be in contact, okay, so you might not be talking because this person may be a bit tight-lipped at the minute. Life without you is hopeless, dark and depressing. I miss your light. So this person misses your energy, they miss your personality, they miss your presence around them, okay, so they're feeling quite low, okay, yeah, and it hurts. So just know that they are actually hurting about your situation, the separation, maybe not being able to talk to you as much, okay, they're in a bit of a dark place. This love is crazy. So I'm getting kind of in and out energy with this. So you may have gone through multiple breakups with this person. You were right. So you were right about something, okay? And the separation has caused them to be in a dark place. So I think you called this person out on something, okay? And you know, you expressed some truth, okay? Maybe you intuitively knew something was going on. How could you ever forgive me, the mess I've made? So yeah, they've made a mess of something and they're feeling really bad about it, okay? And they're in a dark place. I can't stop thinking about you. So you're definitely in their energy, okay? They can't stop thinking about what the situation is, okay? So you had an argument, you've called them out on some kind of lie, okay? And will this ever change? So they're wondering if the energy between you two will change, and I am blocked. So you may have blocked this person, okay? They may have blocked you as well. But I'm also getting you've blocked this energy and I don't know where to start. They don't know how to come towards you and explain what's happened here, okay? And they're not sure that you're ever gonna forgive them, okay? And it's led them to feel quite low about the situation. Let's see what the situation may be. So they could be in a karmic relationship, okay? They could be dealing with addictions. They could be in a codependent relationship. Maybe both of them have like alcohol addictions, drug addictions. And they feel very restrained, okay? They could be with somebody quite possessive. And it could be a tumultuous relationship which kind of goes up and down, and this is why they're saying this love is crazy. So they went towards something that was very karmic, so it would seem, while you're steadily grounding yourself after maybe feeling that they were a karmic relationship, okay? They could be trying to ground themselves as well, okay? But they're most certainly thinking about you. I think you came to clarity that this person could have been with a third party, okay, and you're trying to stabilize your security, ground yourself, and become more stable in your life. So you could also be saying, this lover's crazy. Yeah, there's a separation here. Okay, you're definitely separated from this person. Okay, they are missing you. Okay, they do feel lost without you. They know. You're just happily single right now. Okay, so you're grounding yourself. You're enjoying your single life. Okay, you're taking time for yourself. You just want to have fun, okay, and you're just living in a present moment, okay, yeah, and while they're stuck in a karmic relationship, okay, and they know that it would take a lot for you to forgive them. They went to somebody that enabled their addictions, and whoever they're with breaks boundaries with them, okay, and this person, again, they're feeling lost, okay. So it says they're hopeless and in a dark place without you, okay, and they're very sad, and they're grieving over the breakup. Yeah, you ran from this person. Harry wants a spotlight. You ran from this person, okay, and you put up boundaries, all right. So you probably blocked this person. You're trying to look after yourself, you're trying to ground yourself, while this person is feeling very miserable without you. They can't stop thinking about you, okay? They know they broke your heart, okay? They left you grieving, left you in despair, and they cross boundaries with you, and you're trying to avoid conversation with them. You're still upset and you're not dealing with them right now, okay? You're trying to be in this, just easygoing vibe, okay? You're trying to just be happy and live in the moment, all right? Because whatever they did to you put you in a dark place, okay? And now they're feeling it because you're not with them, okay? You ran. You had to let go, okay? But this person does want to call you because they are missing you, okay? They're definitely reminiscing over the connection you had, and it came to an end, all right? So they feel really stuck. They feel stuck right now. Let's get what the tea might be. You feel like you dodged a bullet, okay? They're trying to release a drama starter, so it would seem, okay? But there is somebody that is causing chaos in their life, okay? Some of them may be upside down. I've just turned them the wrong way, but we won't take them upside down. We'll leave them upright. So what else do we need to know about this situation? What might they be hiding from you? They could be hiding the fact that they caught some kind of sexually transmitted infection or disease, okay? And that they were being a wolf in sheep's clothing. They weren't being their authentic self, okay? They were, I'm getting they were in like lower vibe energy, okay, and tried to come across like they were, doing good, all right? And whomever they're with hates on your spirituality and your light, okay? So they're with somebody that causes drama, maybe in competition with you. This person doesn't like your spirituality, whoever this girl with a snake is, okay? And I think it's because you're highly intuitive, okay? This person could be, up in your business, a spiritual hater. So they could be like, if you have like a platform, social media, they're watching your social media, okay? And it's because you threaten them, okay? This person's with a bunch of karmic friends who talks nonsense about you, okay? Whoever it is doesn't have the full facts on you. They talk and gossip with their friends about you, okay? So they are with a drama starter. There was somebody that doesn't like your personality, your vibe, your aura, okay? Let's get some tarot. Why does this person feel so hopeless? Because you decided to let go and have a new beginning, okay? You decided to take a new leap of faith elsewhere. Let's start from ground zero again. Because you realise this person was weighing up their options and had other choices, all right? And that's why you put your boundaries up. Like, they hurt you, okay? You're not wanting to deal with them right now, yeah? They didn't take your cup of love, okay? And now they're feeling very bored. They're feeling depressed. They miss you. They miss your light, okay? And whomever they're with knows this. Whomever they're with senses that they're bored, unfulfilled, okay, and just discontent in their world, right? But let's see why they feel hopeless without you. Why do they feel like they're in a dark, depressing space? Why is this person depressed? And why are they missing you? Why are they depressed and missing you? Why are they depressed and missing your light? They miss your energy, okay? I think you really were upbeat, positive, you fed into them. Because you're moving on with success, okay? You're focusing on your goals. You may be getting a job promotion, you're getting good news, you're having victory, you're having success, okay? And you're moving on successfully. You're not down in the dumps, okay? You're moving on from this relationship, this friendship, this partnership, okay, which you saw as a lover's relationship, okay. You did see them as a divine soul connection, okay. You wanted harmony, you wanted trust, but you're moving on because you realised that they were with someone else. So you could have been dealing with Gemini. This person had a choice in love, okay, and that's why you've put up your boundaries as well. What's this mess they want you to forgive them for? So they're wondering if you'll ever be able to forgive them for the mess that they've made. What is this mess? What mess did they cause? I think they lied to you, cheated, okay, and it broke your heart, it broke the connection. But what's this mess they made? What's the mess they made? They went towards, they used their head over their heart and possibly went towards a Queen with Pentacles, okay? And they did it very quickly. They felt like they were going to have a new lease of life, like a fresh start, okay? But why do they want your forgiveness? What's the mess they caused? What's this mess they caused? So, yeah, they had a new beginning, okay? They took a leap of faith elsewhere and they're wondering if you'll ever forgive them, okay? Because now they realise that you're looking on a different perspective and you're in a space of acceptance, okay? And you let go, and this is why you're happily now being single, okay? What's this? Tell us about this separation. Tell us about the separation. Yeah. They're stuck in their head. They're living in the past with the Six of Cups reverse, okay? And you're moving forward and they realise that, okay? You may have lived with this person because it says leaving home, all right? You're gaining your independence now. You're single. So this person realises that, it may be hard to come towards you because you're sick of living in the past. You're moving forwards. You're leaving it all behind, okay? And you're trying to balance your life out here, okay? You want harmony and balance, so you could be a Sagittarius. Tell us about these boundaries that were broken and why you're avoiding this person. So you're probably still quite upset with this person, okay? For them, moving forwards, okay? Tell us about this avoiding conversation, not dealing with this person. Why are you not dealing with this person? because they had options, okay? They were planning a different pathway. They took a step forward with someone else, okay? And you're putting up your boundaries, okay? And you're moving on, okay, to a new path, okay? So you're most certainly in separation with this person, okay? You're trying to balance your life out, all right? You became clear about some truth that came out, because it says truth came out, clarity, cause and effect here. You're moving on, okay? You're waiting for new opportunities in your life, okay? But I'm getting this person had a choice as well, okay? And they made an offer elsewhere. They may want to come and apologise to you and balance things out, okay? But they feel like they're quite stuck. They could be stuck in a family situation. Okay, tell us about this heartbreak. So they are sad about you. They know they caused a lot of pain. Okay, and they are feeling lost without you, okay? Because they see that you are moving forward, all right? Yeah, they're heartbroken. They're sad. They're unfulfilled. They're feeling rejected. So you may have found out the truth and you decided to move forward, okay? And you may not be looking back, all right? You're focused on your money, okay? You could be focused on your family. And this person, you know, put you as an option. They could have blindsided you, gaslighted you, you know, fed you like stories, okay, with the 7 of Cups. Okay, why did you block this person? Why did you block them? And they're also feeling really bad because they may have caught something, okay, from whomever they're with, okay, this spiritual hater girl of a snake. Yeah, they're blocked because you realise they had options. They had choices, all right? And they were very indecisive. They, you know, put you as an option. They were looking at all, you know, all the other emotional pulls that they had in life, other people, jobs, friends, a different lover, okay? And they betrayed you, okay? They didn't tell the whole truth, yeah? They betrayed you and they moved forward with passion elsewhere, and that's why things ended with you. So it could be a King of Wands that you were dealing with, okay? Why can't they stop thinking about you? Why can't they? I think they're like trapped in a, you know, toxic relationship. Somebody that may be quite jealous of you, okay? You know, you could be very intuitive. They can't stop thinking about you because you have put up your boundaries now, okay? You took a stand, you're not compromising anymore. You know, you put in a lot of perseverance with this person, okay? And you are trying to take control of your life after this person, yeah, crossing lots of boundaries, hurting you, you know, you had to really defend yourself, okay? And now you're keeping your boundaries up. And you're moving forward with determination with this Queen of Wands energy. So you could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? And it's left this person deeply in their emotions, okay? King of Cups doesn't often display their emotions, but they're deeply in their emotions because they do feel lost without you, all right? Why are you happy single? Why are you happy single? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life now? So, you know, you may be spending time with friends, family, just living in a moment, you know, going out for lunch, you know, dressing nicely, looking after yourself, okay? Maybe attending parties. You're just generally having fun, okay? Yeah, you're balancing your life out. You could be a Libra, but you realise that after the truth came out, okay, that this person, you know, decided to move on elsewhere, okay, so they moved on to a, you know, a new situation here, all right. You decided to balance your life out, okay, hold your own, okay, and realise that there would be a cause and effect, okay? You're waiting, Harry, you're waiting for things to balance out here, okay? So this could also be karma as well at play, and realizing that, you know, this person kind of got their karma going towards whomever this girl with the snake is. Tell us about this girl with the snake who charmed them, okay, and is in competition with you, basically, and hates your spirituality, hates your ideals in life, okay? Maybe enables their addictions, because we did see addictions at the beginning. Could be a Leo. Harry, this person has a strong hold on this person, I'm getting, okay? But I'm also getting this person doesn't like you because you're very strong, all right? This person could be trying to stop this person coming towards you to speak, I'm getting, because they're like clamping this lion's mouth down, okay? I'm really getting this person doesn't want, this third party doesn't want this person coming towards you, okay? I'm also getting this person doesn't like you because you're very strong, you're very courageous, you're very compassionate, okay? And you have a lot of self-respect. And yet this person went towards celebration, other friendships, another person, okay, for passion. They definitely went towards a third party. Tell us about this catching a case. Yeah, because they made an offer elsewhere, okay? They took another opportunity elsewhere with Ace of Pentacles, okay? Could have been for money as well. Maybe they felt they was going to get more out of it. They could have met this person at work as well, okay? And it's left them feeling really injured, okay? They're feeling really wounded that they've caught something. They may have had to spend money to, you know, private medical care, okay, to kind of deal with this infection as well. Yeah, I mean, they caught something from a third party here, and, you know, maybe somebody younger than them, and now they're trying to, you know, remain alone and heal, okay? Why did you see them as a wolf in sheep's clothing? So they're now feeling quite hurt and injured because they caught something from somebody that they went towards, okay? So whomever they went towards could have been a new connection, all right, with this Ace of Pentacles, and we saw the Ace of Wands. Harry, calm down. This person worked really hard to kind of keep another side of them at bay, okay? I'm getting they really trying to work hard to, Harry, to hide that they were being this player, okay? That they were very lustful and very free-spirited, okay? Yeah. And they tried to hide this with the wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? They worked really hard to do that, okay? And also I'm getting, as I said, they could have met this person at work, all right? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. They tried to hide that they were, I'm hearing being a philanderer, okay? Because they knew it was going to cause conflict, okay? But you found out the truth, which has left this person in their emotions. And that's another reason why you ran, okay? And, you know, they do, as I say, want to connect with you, okay? But they don't know where to start. And they're really worried, is it over, okay? And they can't take it anymore. They can't take not speaking to you, okay? They can't take the separation. And they're really also injured because, as I say, they may have, you know, got with somebody that they were working with and they tried to hide it from you, okay? But, you know, because it says new job, but I'm getting with this court case, you know, they may have had to, you know, take private medical care to get rid of this infection that they had, okay, which has left them, you know, having to put their boundaries up. They feel really defensive, all right, about it. Let's see what their emotions may be. So whomever they're with doesn't like you because you're very powerful. You could be Leo. You're very compassionate. You have a lot of self-respect. You have a lot of inner strength, and you know you're balancing your life out. Yeah, this person feels very worthless right now. Okay, they feel like they don't matter anymore to you, and they realize that whomever they're with is very jealous. Okay, and they're in a lot of self-doubt. Okay, about this attachment because you know you ended up rejecting them. Okay, so they're stuck in their head, you know, going over certain questions. Okay, like will or will you not take them back, and will you ever forgive them for the mess they made? Let's see what comes out here. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So now they're kind of stuck in their head thinking about all the nice times. Okay, and they're, you know, feeling really bad because they kind of left you guessing and left you kind of stuck in this maze energy. All right, and now they're realizing it's going to take a lot to get back to you. Okay, so they're kind of discovering that you were possibly a twin flame of theirs, and they may be seeing 11 a lot, or you might be seeing 11 a lot. We'll get an advice card. What advice do we have? So they are feeling really bad, and they're feeling bad because they hid a third party from you. Okay, they hid that they were being lustful with the Knight of Wands. You know, they feel bad that you blocked them because they put you in, you know, they had other options and choices. They put you in a third party relationship. Okay, refine your attention. So they're realizing that they should have really paid attention to you, okay, rather than having all these different options. And that could be another reason why they caught some kind of sexually transmitted disease or infection. Okay, and shine your light. Yeah, whomever is they're with is jealous of you because you're strong, okay, and you're spiritual, and you have a lot of integrity and honor and compassion, and you're being told to keep shining your light. So I hope that helped. If it did, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Sorry about Harry, he was being protective. Take care, bye.